Hello friends. Most of the time we find a lot of problem solving a management case. Some of the interesting cases we solve and some of the interesting cases we remember for life. But most important thing is that we don't know exactly how to approach for this case analysis. So this particular video, I'll explain you the simple trick how to solve management cases and how you can better impress and score when it comes to management studies concern, where case methodology of teaching or case analysis has a bigger role to play. So let's discuss the case method of teaching, how to solve a case. The case is typically a business situation or scenario where the consumer, the manager, or the business organization as a whole facing a daunting task that requires some kind of discussion. This is a challenging situation or problem with the company, maybe the product, or maybe with the competitors. So the case can always be a problem-oriented approach. The case can also about a new opportunity to explore. It helps the management to take decisions. It helps the management practitioners to address some of the issues. The case can be a problem, a circumstances, a situation, a riddle, or it can be an example of a real life scenario or a client state of affairs. It can be an unspontaneous scenario or a game, or it can be a combination of all these three, or can be a combination of all of these. It is an exercise that tests our analytical thinking and how efficiently we can handle problem-solving questions. The case analysis is also a great opportunity for us to determine and decide whether consulting is something where actually we can prove ourselves or not, whether consulting is for us or not. We are expected to make concluding remarks with sound judgments with any framework that is appropriate to solve a case. So every case requires some concluding remarks. And what components of these frameworks that we apply to analyze these cases need to be given clarification. So my friends, the frameworks those are applied for analyzing the cases are actually enablers that the organization takes the help of looking at the case. These frameworks are not at all the dividing force behind the solutions, and they are not certainly the last to look at. They are only going to help you to solve the case. They are not all the case. The combination of our intelligence, our creativity, and our preparation for the case with active involvement will help us to solve the case better. Some of the frameworks those we always use in marketing to solve cases are like the SWOT analysis, Taos matrix, Michael Porter's 5 Force analysis, the competitors analysis, the marketing strategy, concepts like 4C analysis, like the consumer, company, competitors, collaborators, or maybe 4P analysis, product, price, place, promotion. We can also take the help of some of the other tools like understanding the market analysis, the decision-making frameworks, situational factors, decision-making processes, nature of the product analysis, product use analysis, pattern analysis, etc. Let's try to understand some of the very important frameworks which can also be used for analysis of cases are value chain analysis, financial analysis like the balance sheet, income statement, financial ratio analysis, cash flow analysis, time value money analysis, net present value analysis, and cost accounting. McKinsey's 7S frameworks, which talks about structure, strategy, system, style, skill, staff, and shared value, can also be applicable. Strategic group analysis, industry evolution analysis, emerging industries analysis, competitor analysis can also help to analyze a case. We can also take the help of product analysis, which may talk about position mapping, pricing strategies, distribution strategies, promotions, and brand decision making ability can be part of the analysis we are expecting. We can also look at the analysis like profitability analysis or maybe profitability frameworks, where the revenue and cost structures can be deeply analyzed for solving a case. While solving a case, make sure you fully understand the questions provided in the last section of the case, and you should write it down. You have to provide some answers, and these answers should be based on the things which are expected to be discussed in the case. So you have to understand that even if the frameworks are important for analyzing a case, they are not at all the all for analyzing a case. They may not be giving you the exact specification of handling a case, and you can also defend your own case with a different analysis, but that has to be with proper justification. Never depend on only the frameworks to solve a case. Your framework might have been developed in a particular context. You can give a different context. At the same time, you can bring your own logic to analyze the case. So, my dear friends, after the frameworks have been used, you can develop scenarios. The best ever scenario will help you to take decisions. The best ever scenario is something the entire case analysis is looking for. For analysis of case, you can also take the help of similar situations. Even though there not be any right answer for any case, but we can always try to find out the best ever answer what we can suggest. So for any kind of case analysis, stay connected with your case and try to do all kind of analysis, the information provided in the case. Stay absorbed, stay connected on the problem at hand. The information provided in the case is all what you have. Based on the information, you can provide your logic. Understand my point, logic will only come the information you have in the case. Don't digress into the details that may not shed any light on the issues just to sound impressive. Let's discuss the case study worksheet, which will help you to understand the case better, which will help you to solve the case better. So the first thing is that what is the case is all about? What are the key issues needed to be studied? Identify the key issues needed to be studied. What is the problem of great importance? Try to identify. Most important thing is rank these problems of great importance. You can have 4 or 5 major problems highlighted in the case, rank them as per the importance. Next important point is what is the reason of these problems what you have identified in the case. You have to write down the reasons of these problems if the information available in the case is going to lead towards that answer. Next important point is what are the best options available to solve these problems. And all the cases must be having a problem. Generally, best case we discuss in the class or maybe discuss in this kind of a management study are a problem-based case, where exactly the scenario would be there to understand the problem and give solutions. So when you are looking for the best options available to solve a case, something you have to understand. Understand the options you are providing and the advantages and disadvantages along with. Only providing the options won't help. The advantages and possible disadvantages should be highlighted to ensure a holistic approach of case analysis. Next important thing is that what the option you have provided, what is the best option you will find. The best option will always power of option to solve the problem. If the power of the option is good, then you can solve the problem. Identify how powerful that option is. Second point is that the impact of the option to solve the case, whether the impact of the option is there in the case or not. Can the option what you are suggesting as a solution is impactful, and how far it is going to affect the organization in its daily activities. Third thing is that look at the option what you have provided is legally bound or not. can we face any legal issues? Next important point is that the cost of the option or the expense of the option you are providing as a solution need to be analyzed. Here the point is the solution you are providing or the option you are suggesting, how it is going to help the organization in managing its cost and expenses. The last part is that the solution you are providing or the option you are providing, how much it can be applied effectively or efficiently, that need to be understood. So first of all, my friends, when you are giving an option, look at these 5 things. The options need to be a powerful option to solve the problem. It should have the impact to solve the problem. It should also accept the legal options or the as per the law you can solve or you can apply that option. Then look at the cost and expense aspect of the option. And last one is how effectively or efficiently you can apply that option. So build a scenario. Last, I'll tell you, every case should be developed with a scenario. The analysis of a case should be developed with a scenario. So what is the plan of action and how the plan of action can be developed with the option you have provided need to be understood also. So each and every case, at the last when you provide the solutions in the case, should have the plan of action. So practice, practice and practice. Only practice will ensure your case solution is perfect. When you practice a lot, even if you have analyzed the case in the past, do practice and revisit the case, you will find interesting solutions. So hope you learn something, how to solve a case, and the steps provided to help you to solve the case have been given here. And I hope with this we can also solve some of the Harvard Business Review cases or some of the Harvard cases, and maybe some of the interesting cases or maybe reputed cases generally we used to analyze in the case analysis studies. So hope we will meet next time with an interesting topic. Thank you very much. Bye bye.